I can't wait for a recession. It's the fastest way to make money, and I'm going to show you how in this video. Recessions are great for entrepreneurs that want to grow their wealth, grow their businesses, buy assets at knockdown prices, and seriously grow their wealth. Here, Warren Buffett said this. He said, observe the masses and do the opposite. See, in an economic downturn, if something's going wrong like Brexit or the European Union or if Donald Trump comes in, everyone starts really battening down the hatches. And I want to tell you why that's wrong. I'm going to show you all the tips and all the tricks I've used to really grow my wealth during a recession in this video. Stay tuned. This is my second book called The Experience Business. It's all about businesses with margin and building great loyalty in customers. I'm going to delve into some of that, and this is really important about recession-based businesses because experienced businesses last throughout recession-based businesses, but I want to get in now into the real juicy nuggets of making money during a recession, making money during a downturn. But here's the big caveat. Recessions are great for entrepreneurs, but only the ones that are on the right foot and ready to attack, and you do have to attack. What most people do in a recession, a downturn, whether it be Brexit, which is big in the UK right now, loads of UK entrepreneurs are like, oh no, we won't invest, oh no, we won't employ people, oh no, we won't grow because of the B word. Well, the Brexit thing's been going on for 3 years here in the UK. I mean, could you imagine if you, well, most people are, they're like holding back for 3 years to see what happens in Britain. No, I want to see the most doing stuff and observe the opposites and actually go in, buy businesses, buy property at knockdown prices and hold things, because here's the crucial thing. As long as you're not selling your assets in a recession or a downturn, then you're fine, because you should be like the most smart entrepreneurs, the most smart property entrepreneurs, the most smart business owners, is you should build a business for cash flow, for income generation, not potentially what it's worth. You're going to catch a cold if you have to sell in a downturn. You want to be acquiring in a downturn for as least money as possible and sell at the top of the cycle. That's basically how I think, and that's how smart entrepreneurs think. This is the notes that I put down here. The biggest determining factor in people's success algorithm, i.e. our brain, the bigger you think, the less crowded the space is. And this is one thing that I've been teaching at my seminars. I'm just going to read it to you again. It's really important. It's the biggest determining factor in people's success algorithm, i.e. our brain, is the bigger they think. The bigger you think, the less crowded the space is. Now, I always talk about this in hotels. If I said to you, hey, I want to open a 6 to 8 bedroom hotel, maybe you could do that in your lifetime very easy if you put the hard work in. If I said to you, I want to open a 1,000 bedroom hotel with a lazy river around the side and slides going in and a big water park, you know, less people think that that's possible. And because less people think that that's possible, the space is less crowded. So in an economic downturn, in a recession, like in a Brexit thing, most people are thinking, how can we protect ourselves? How can we have that protection mentality? How can we think smaller? Because most people are doing that. There's only few people that want to put their head above the parapet and say, hey, let's go, let's grow, let's do more. You have to afford yourself to think bigger, do bigger, and be bigger. Economic cycles happen roughly every 10 to 15 years. So you can predict from the last recession. So in the UK, it was about 2007 and 8. Hey, guess what? It's 2019 and people are really talking about it. You know, it's not just going to be the European Union thing. Germany, as I'm making this video, they're now in recession. Oh, shock horror. That's like 11, 12 years in that 10 to 15 year cycle when these things start happening. You know, property prices go up, you know, credit gets lent and lent and lent and lent, and then the banks start getting harder on credit. And what happens when banks stop lending money? There's a squeeze on liquidity, there's a squeeze on credit, and that pushes prices down. And this has happened for hundreds of years. You can see history always repeating itself. If, like me, you like to be in a one-horse race, right? You know, like when I'm buying something, I don't want there to be, when I'm selling something, I want there to be as many people around me trying to buy something off of me. But when I'm selling something, I want to be the only buyer. I want to get myself into a position of being the buyer of one gang. And that's what's great about recession, that it gets rid of so many people. Downturns get rid of so many people, so you can be the only buyer. So you can do what I call the most creative, the most innovative ways to buy something. So you can do vendor finance, for example, where you do private mortgages or private loans, and you pay over a period of time for the asset that you're buying. This can work for property and easily work for businesses. I've bought so many businesses. In fact, it's one of my rules, even in an upturn or a downturn, there must be vendor finance, i.e. the seller gets some, they're loaning you the money in some way. This protects you and makes sure that they're invested in your success. They make sure that there's a really good handover. And all these creative strategies become ever more easier in a downturn. The seller is forced to think creatively as much as the buyer has to think creatively. And the smartest way to do deals is know the outcome that you want and come up with a set of investorpreneur rules. You're not looking for deals every day. You're looking for 1 or 2 great deals a year, even with property. You know, I like to just buy one biggish deal a year. You know, I'm buying an industrial estate at the moment. So it's a biggish deal and I'm talking about it. And I'd rather do that than buy 10 separate okay-ish houses. But even if it is houses, you know, you only have to buy 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 a year. So look for the great deals, not just the volume of deals. Here's some of my investorpreneur rules when I'm looking in a recession to buy businesses. I'm thinking, can I scale the business? Can the business easily fold into existing income or existing empire, as I like to call it? So if I went and bought a chain of day nurseries, I already own a chain of day nurseries. They fold into existing empire. If I was buying a leisure business, I've got the management team that know how to run it. So I'm always looking to buy businesses that fold into existing empire. I'm looking for businesses that are not capital intensive in a downturn. I'm looking for ones that have got instant income. From day one, there's instant income. I don't need to put loads of capital in to keep the income going. Is there a chance for high price tag profitable sales? So I'm looking for businesses that have residual income. So that's a little bit of money from a lot of people a lot of the time. But I'm also looking for those little bit of people that is there a chance of selling them high price profitable sales as well. So the best way to describe this is Disney. You've got Disney online services where you buy DVDs, like residual income. You go up to a membership scheme with Disney, but hey, you can also buy a cruise line ticket to go on their cruise line. They've got residual income and higher profitable sales as well, because usually in a downturn, some of these high profitable sales can get hurt, but you want to make sure that there's always some income coming in. You're looking for both, and that's the great businesses. Is it a Me Too business? I'm trying to avoid Me Too businesses. So what is that? You know, like anyone that can just come into your market and copy you easily. Now, even if it is a Me Too business that you're lying, in a recession, it gets rid of Me Too people, but you want to avoid Me Too businesses. So this is businesses that you can set up very easily. You're looking for regulated businesses that are hard to set up. That's why, you know, I love day nurseries, because of the Ofsted and the regulations. It means it's harder for anyone else just to muscle in on your market. So look for those. Is there a margin in your business? Even in an economic downturn, make sure you find businesses that have margin, because if you've got margin, you'll be able to fight the X's, you need less customers, and you can really look after your customers. This is one of the things that most business owners, property investors don't think about. Make sure there's margin, especially in a downturn. Don't go for volume, go for less customers, but with bigger margin. Is there a need for the business? Make sure that you fit the love, want, and need. Make sure people love the business, they want the business, and they need the business. If they only love and want it, not so good. You want to make sure all three are there. They love it, they want it, and they need it. And will someone want to buy the business when you exit? Even if you have no plan on exiting your business, you should always build a business to sell, even if you don't want to. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Make sure you hit subscribe and that notification bell so we can let you know when we bring out great new content to grow your business. Comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. Is there a recession coming? I'd love to know. See you real soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. To help grow your business, don't forget you can watch more of my videos by clicking here, and don't forget to hit subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking this button right here. It gets better than that, because you can come and see me at one of my seminars to help grow your business. All the details of how you can get to one of those for free is in the video description.